Good afternoon. This is Barbara A. Prokopich. I'm from northeastern Washington, and I'm going to take up a couple of minutes of your time. This is Series 33. It's a nice rainy day out here. We're promised lots of warm weather, but I guess it's not springtime yet. I had a topic that I wanted to bring up, and it's one of the most important topics that we have to work with, or two of them, I should say. The things I would like to bring up is the Pope. For one thing, Pope Francis, the mirror in his common thinking reflects Jesus' thinking as a servant to the people, and he has my blessings because I feel that he is going to do us some good. I am very proud, and I congratulate him on his the way he does things, and I think that he's going to make a good leader for the Catholic Church. The other thing I want to bring up is Mr. Grassley and Mr. Schumer, that were compromising or trying to confiscate part of our Second Amendment. It's called the gun legislation. It's under S. 374. Yet, duplication is happening and schemes are being mandated at S. 146, part of the gun bill, and U.S. senators are complaining that 974 pages of material they have to read is just too much to read. So a lot of times they're just turning it down and not going through it. So this is the way they vote for our bills in. They vote them in and say, oh, I just didn't have time to read it. What kind of canary flattery is that? We have to get on the ball. As American citizens, we cannot stand by half-witted senators are saying they are looking things over. Read them. If you can't, get somebody else to help you read them. Or learn how to speed read. For the simple reason, our future is in a detrimental situation. And with the people we got in the White House right now, we cannot stand around or sit around and worry about little things when big things are about to hit us right in the face. And my kids' future is very important to me and to anyone else that is sitting around. The sensibility of Mr. Reid, as far as he's concerned, his liability and his accountability with the White House is staggering. How in the world does he continue to be Speaker of the House? When is his time up? Because I'd like to applaud him right out the back door. For the simple reason that Paul Ryan is trying to get a 10-year budget lined up so that we will have something to look forward to for all Americans, for seniors, for older folks, for those that are ill and in hospitals and nursing homes, not due to their own favorability, but that's what happens. And the earmarks that we're finding in there, the liability. And now I was watching C-SPAN and I seen where General Keeler and Alexander were on there and saying that our network protection and our cyber attacks are on the increase and they're on the rise every single day, and that they are actually putting out things in papers that I have found where Marines in different outfits are actually hiring people to help them with cyber attacks. So our capabilities are in question in our banks, in our personal data, in our military, and in our medical records at wherever we have things that we have done to our bodies. Obama needs to quit shooting out there executive orders until he himself fully understands what problems, far-reaching problems, he's projecting. He's brought on by the military versus the federal government personal attacks on individuals like Rand Paul for filibuster. Now he's decrying old news when Paul Ryan just says, well, I want to get this plan out because it might help things. What kind of baloney is that? Double standards. He can run around waving and showing us all these trips he makes on Air Force One. Does he not tell us each and every time he gets on there how much gas that thing uses? And yet we just elected a pope that can use a subway or a bus. What is wrong with Mr. Obama? Can he behoove himself to be a little more humble? I kind of doubt it. That's why we're in such deep trouble. He can't take the second ladder or go down to the bottom of the barrel for just once in a great while. This is something that he needs to think and consider. Our nuclear holocaust is a very real, and it is something that we have to act on. And look in there when you find different things that are being sent out, because there's earmarks in there that have nothing to do with the major subjects, but are something that Pelosi and Reid and any of the rest of the termites that Mr. Obama has in office are inserting there as extra things that they can make soft money is what they call it. And that way you can always get something out of them, and that's the Republicans. Yes, the Democrats are trying to look for soft money, and they'll use it in any form they can. And I'm just listening to what they were saying about the intelligence of Red China is certain and necessary, that if we don't wake up, we won't be able to wake up to them in America anymore. This is a republic for which it stands, one nation under God. I wanted to bring out also the fact that veterans do not dismay. Right now, there are volunteers out there that are willing to serve, and those that they serve are those who have been serving us. And they're the soldiers, and there are other people that want to do it. Get your pencil and write this name down, or this number, I should say, at 1-888-294-8560. 1-888-294-8560. These are volunteers, people that want to volunteer their time to help those who are serving in our country, overseas, and different places. And by the way, there are another email, name, and number you should have on your agenda. And check it out. Don't be chicken. Get out there and find out what's going on in this world. And what you find out may amaze you, that things are getting a lot worse. And it has to be our determination to keep our America free. It's earned. It is not given away freely. Write this down, please. Info, I-N-F-O, a small curly A, military, in small letters, expertise.com. Info, A, military, is the word, expertise.com. Go there. They are actually hiring veterans right now of all different types in the United States. These are jobs that could help the veterans here, and it could help our country in the very near future. I'm warning you, America, you have got to get off your dead duff and think more of not just your job at home, but your country is in real trouble. If we have a White House that keeps going la-di-da, and we'll go out for another golf course, or we'll go to a baseball game, what about the real life? What about our power grids? What about our food and our keepsakes that we have in our country? What about our crosses that we want to have on our hillside to promote the memories of our veterans? They are disappearing, and you will disappear with it too if you don't wake up and get out and help. This is Barbara A. Prokopich. I'm a true American. I vote and I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself and get out and look around. As you said, and as I told you, this Pope today, he is a servant of the people. Well, then maybe we have to be a servant to each other. We need to love each other and to work together as a team. As the generals were saying, they do inspections all the time, finding out what things are going on. And right now they have a great big thing going on where drugs is being peddled in from Michigan to California to the bases. And we have to find that and stop it. We have to find things that we can get out there that'll keep the drugs from our young men and women who think, well, a little bit won't hurt. It will help. It will hurt you a whole bunch, and you won't regret it till later when you have no job, no place to go, and possibly no one that cares about you except Jesus himself. Remember, Easter is around the corner. Remember what he has done for you and all the sacrifices he's given for your life. This is Barbara A. Prokopich signing off, but I'll be back, and I want you to keep watch. This is a little town on the northeast corner of Washington, but you're important too. And if you want America to be important, stop, think, and start watching. Start listening. Start doing. Start helping each other. As a team, America can survive anything, but it has to take us all. Freedom is not free. If you love America, show me. This is a republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, and liberty for all people. I thank you.